What's going on, folks? Welcome back. It is the end of October. It is October 29th. Going to be doing some late season bass fishing. The water temp is surprisingly warm. Last weekend I fished a lake that was 62 degrees, so it's probably right around that today. Primarily going to be looking for bass. Did bring some ultralights for some white perch. There's no crappie or pike in this pond, it's just bass and white perch. So we're going to see what we can find, and we're going to start with some bass, and then we're going to swap over to the ultralights, and we're going to get started and see if we can find some fish. Haven't even got the boat in the water yet. My brother already stuck one. A little tiny bass. Hopefully that's a good sign. Hit off the spinnerbait. Old guy. Alright, so we are post about 3 days of rain. We've got about 3 to 4 inches of rain in the past 3 days. So this lake is up quite a bit from the last time we fished it. I haven't fished here in about a month. So hopefully we find some fish. Who knows, maybe they could be in by all the rocks, maybe on the other shoreline this time of year. Really surprised how good the lily pads are doing. There's a fish. Yep. That'll white perch. First fish of the day. Looks like it could be a white perch. Oh, is it a bass? First bass for me. A little bass. About 5 minutes in, 10 minutes in. Off of a chartreuse spinnerbait. On the edge of a weed bed, probably in 2.5, 3 feet of water. Oh, brother's got one.
As soon as it hit the water.
Fluke?
Yeah.
Super fluke or regular one?
Super fluke. As soon as it hit the water.
Not bad, little guy. I think I'm gonna try a topwater.
Especially like it.
Alright, so my brother's using a super fluke and he's getting a lot of attention. As soon as that thing hits the water, they're kind of hitting it on top. And I've only got a few hits off of my spinnerbait, so kind of an unorthodox fall technique up here in Maine, but I'm gonna try a topwater. See how that goes. Alright, gonna be trying that. Topwater. My brother just missed a nice one running his fluke on top.
Oh, got one on.
Oh my god, first cast with a topwater. That looked like a nice fish though. Oh. That most, there we go, got it. Oh man. Oh, that one was solid contact, but that was a nice fish. It amazes me how a fish can get full contact on one of them, but not get the treble. Oh, there we go, got that one. I think that's a bass. Oh, it's a pickerel. All right, buddy, come on. No need to shake. He'll have a sore face for a while, but he'll be good. All right, back to the spinnerbait. Threw the top water for about 10 minutes and only missed them few fish and caught that pickerel. Fish, there we go, spinnerbait. Oh yeah, that's a nice fish. That's a nice one.
Not huge, but bigger.
It's like a 3 pound. Yeah, that's a nice fish.
Not bad.
Best of the day.
Oh, nice one.
Spinnerbait.
Maybe. Yep, that could be a good one. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Nice chunky fish.
Yeah, so I don't know. Looks like spinnerbait's probably going to be the one today. There we go. It's a good thing about spinnerbaits. You can get them spring, summer, and fall. It's like a 3 pound fish. There we go.
That one's
Yep.
playing.
Oh, dang it. That felt like a nice one. I about ripped the rod out of my hand. That was a solid hit. Yep. Dang it.
Another one?
Yeah. Do you have any trailer hooks? I don't have a trailer hook. All right, so the last 2 fish I missed, and they were solid hits. I'm gonna try a trailer hook. I weren't running this today with a trailer hook, so we're gonna see if trailer hook makes any difference. Brother just missed one, so they're on the shoreline, but they're just not very aggressive. There we go. That pickerel, come on. Pickerel are a soft plastic and spinnerbait nightmare. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, that's a nice one. That's a nice one. That's a nice one.
Good time.
Come on. Oh, that's a nice one.
That's a good one.
I don't think he's hooked good. He just got the end of it.
Oh yeah, he's a chunker. That's 4. Oh yeah, he's a good one.
Yeah, that's a nice one. So this one was kind of a recast.
Maybe that's one of the ones that
We had casted through this area and I had done a recast and he smoked it right next to the boat. There we go. Yeah, that was chunky. That one's a brute. That one is a brute. Well, there we go. Biggest one of the day so far. Can't get this GoPro to start recording, so I'm just going to toss this guy back. I don't want to keep him out of the water any longer than I have to, but it's a stud. That's what we're looking for. Almost November. Yeah, he was chunky. Solid. He's been eating well. So I don't like doing a lot of recasts through areas, but it does pay off once in a while. If you're in an area where you're catching fish or missing fish, sometimes it pays to go through and take a few extra casts, because we were just about ready to move on from that area when I caught that fish. All right, setting the spinnerbait down. I'm gonna try the topwater, just because it's so calm over here. I'm gonna try it, see if we can get something on topwater. Oh, there we go.
Fish?
Yep.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, that feels decent.
Oh, that's a nice bass.
That better not be a pickerel.
That's a bass.
Oh, that's a bass. Yeah, nice bass.
You didn't even hit it really.
No.
You just like sucked it in.
Off the topwater. Just a light, subtle hit. That's another nice stud. I can't believe that, off of topwater. The end of October, and we're crushing fish off topwater. Yeah, I don't know. I think that one's...
Your other one was fatter. Nah, your other one's bigger.
Yeah. This one was just... Well, there. He got that treble hook right in the middle of his mouth. Thank you, buddy. All right, there we go. Not bad. Look at the bellies on them. So not a bad fish for topwater, especially the end of October like this. It's surprisingly good fishing today. We have a east-southeast wind and we have a massive storm coming in tonight. They're talking like 3 to 4 inches of rain, possibly up to 6 or 7 in certain parts of the state. So I don't know if maybe they're feeding up for the storm or what, but we're doing really well so far. So I'll probably throw, oh, I had another fish hit it. So we'll probably, or at least I'll keep throwing the topwater because they seem to be responding to it. I don't know if you can see it, but about 100 yards away we have something on the surface that looks like it potentially could be a bait school. So we're gonna head over there. If that's bait being pushed, we'll probably pick up some nice fish. So we're gonna head right over there. No, there's bait, that's bait. I can see him popping. I can see him popping. Oh, you casted right on top of him.
There's gotta be fish. Bass, come on.
Well, either there's no bass pushing them or they don't want to hit the spinnerbait. Could just be white perch too.
Huh?
Could just be white perch.
Yeah, they look pretty good size.
Yeah, if there were bass, if there was bass pushing them, they would have been all over this. Yeah, so that probably was just a school of white perch, because a bass would have hit something we threw at it. But perfect time to try for some white perch. I'm going to throw on my little ultralight and see if we can get some perch. All right, little ultralight jig, night crawler we found this morning. See if we can pick up a white perch. Or several white perch, I should say. I don't even know how deep it is right here. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Already?
Yep.
Bam.
Oh, that's probably a bass. Oh, that's either a bass or a big white. No, that's a bass.
What?
That's a bass. First cast with the jig. It took a run initially. It felt like a bass, but this could be a big perch. If this is a perch, it's a giant. There's probably a bass, but... Oh, that's a big white perch. Big white perch. Wow, that's a monster. That's a monster perch. Didn't bring a net, so the likelihood of us losing a few perch are probably pretty likely. Look at that. That is a monster perch. Hey, that's what we were looking for today. That's a monster perch. That's probably like a, I don't know, 12, 13 inch perch. Actually thought it was a bass. First few times he hit, I mean, he took off just like a rocket. But we're gonna keep a few of these today. My brother wants to keep a few, so we're gonna keep a few of these big ones and hopefully get a few more. There we go. Small. Little guy. Off the spinnerbait. Kind of out in the middle of nowhere. There's really nothing out here. Oh, he smoked that as soon as that hit, didn't he?
Yeah.
Smallmouth. That looks like smallmouth.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a nice smallmouth.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Yeah, that's a stud of a smallmouth.
Gorgeous. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, he got off. That was close enough. All right, gonna try top water a few times.
Oh, fish.
You.
Nice one.
All right, we got another one off the spinnerbait. Oh, that's
nice
that's a huge smallmouth.
Nice smallie.
That's a stud. That could be like a, what, 4 easy, maybe 5.
Yeah, what big when he jumped.
Oh, 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 oh. There we go, another one.
That's
Yep.
a smallmouth. Guaranteed.
Yep.
Gotta be a smallmouth.
Hey, we're doubled up. Probably,
Gotta be a smallmouth.
yeah, probably doubled up on smallmouths. Yep. Oh, no, mine's a largemouth.
Thought for sure that'd be a smallmouth.
Yeah, I know. Oh, that's a stud. All right, little guy. Oh, look at that.
Trail hook.
Beautiful smallmouth.
Stomach on that.
Yeah, nice and dark. Here we go.
Thank you, fish.
So definitely kind of the pattern of the day is the bigger fish have been coming off with spinnerbaits. I'm getting them off top water, but not getting the size that we have been on spinnerbaits. Well, I'm gonna swap back over to the spinnerbait. Getting them off top water, but the size just isn't there, so heading back to the spinnerbait.
It may not be as big. He just looked big.
Yeah, it could have been the way he took off, but no, he looked like a giant.
Twice as
Yeah, just the way he hit and took off so fast, he looked bigger.
big.
Yeah, sweet, nice fish.
Nice jump.
See, the size have been coming off the spinnerbaits. There we go. There we go.
Pickerel.
Oh my! Is that a pickerel?
Little pickerel.
That better not be a pickerel.
Pickerel.
Pickerel. Whatever happened with his boat? Fish? Got one?
Nice one. Nice one.
Yep. My brother's on to another nice one. Spinnerbait.
Oh, did he get off?
You get off? Or are you coming right at you? Probably coming right at you.
I think he got off. No, he got off. I think he got off.
Yeah, he's off.
Man, that was a good one too.
You smoke it?
He's smoky there.
Oh. Ha! Look at that. Little tiny guy.
Yeah.
Little one?
That's good size. Not bad.
Oh,
Okay, perfect.
taking the cork.
Fish.
There we go. Smallmouth probably. Ooh, that's a chunky bass. Largemouth. Yeah, that's a chunk. Nice quality fish. There we go, nice fish. All right, we are coming up to the home stretch. We are just about done. I fish about another 10 minutes and we're gonna call it good. One last good one to end the day. Don't think we're gonna get it. All right, folks, what an amazing day. You cannot beat that for this late in the season. For almost November up here in Maine, can't beat that at all. Normally this time of year it's down in the 40s and the water temp is in the 40s, but we caught an absolute ton of fish today. Had a blast. Only picked up that one fish off the ultralight and missed that other bass that jumped behind the boat. But other than that, we tried maybe 30 minutes worth ultralight fishing, only picked up them 2 fish. But just a fantastic day, and we're going to wrap this up here, and we'll see you guys on the next one.